Okay, nice, loud and clear. Welcome, y'all, to the second Ma Harriet sit for April. Squeezing it in on the last day. And not squeezing it in, the last day is as good as any other day of April. We're here at the end of April. Um, this past week, I lost a friend named Alex, and this has been a grief heavy year. There's been a lot of loss in the past couple of months. And so every now and then, when I need it, or when somebody asks for it, or when it feels like the community needs it, we weave in some like communal memorial practices or do a whole dedicated community memorial practice. And so today I wanted to weave some of that in. So we already normally do ancestor practice and that kind of thing in my area. So it won't look too different than our normal explorations. And it just felt like something I needed. And so I thank you and I feel gratitude for you joining me. I know this month I've been very announced reminders 3 hours before everything happens. So I'm always glad for who can join live and for who lets me know they watch it afterwards. And yeah, just feeling very grateful for this community and for all that we can hold together. And so, with that being said, today we'll just sink in gently, slowly. If you want to take a minute to make sure you've got what you need around you, water, something comfortable to sit or lay on. Perhaps today you have a journal, or whenever the mood might strike you to write something down, or even some incense or offerings, should you feel called to light some incense or make any offerings at your own altars, or just in the altar in your heart towards your ancestors or beloveds today. We'll have moments where I'll offer a moment for all of us to do it, but always it's choose your own adventure here. So when the mood strikes, listen to it. That's always generally our message as well. So today, just to begin, I wanted to start with our invocation mantra of Om Ma Harriet Soha. Really with the kind of like intention, if it feels good to you, of asking Ma Harriet to join us today as the grief god. Whatever we may be going through, whether that be, loss of a person on the earthly realm or other types of grief. Today, as we chant this mantra, just for a few moments, we ask our beloveds, ask Ma Harriet to join us in this space, to sit down next to us, to provide us a place to lay or sit, to be the earth that holds us as we move around. And really the opening I'm moving through is opening up to having Ma Harriet be my guide, knowing that I don't have to have all the answers and that she doesn't either. But in the same way that we guide each other through meditation, through practice, through Dharma, through life, we can discover these things together with support, right? It's never on just one of us. And so we offer up our grief to the community, to our ancestors, to help us move through it, digest it, to sit with it, to discover what we need and the abundance of love underneath it all. So I'm going to turn on original sound. I think today I finally figured out the issue from last week. One more check in. Can y'all hear this bell? We did it. The ancestors gave us no tech issues so far. Rock on. Okay. So, taking a couple deep breaths in and out. Just begin by checking in with ourselves, our bodies, kind of joining ourselves right here and now. Feeling the weight of our clothes against us, our seat, bed, or the floor rising up to support us. And before we chant this mantra together, I'll beat the drum in our opening pattern, kind of open our ritual together. And as I hit the drum, I invite you to perhaps even imagine a little table before you where you can place all your grief today. Even if it's overflowing, it can contain it all. Lay it down before the ancestors for them to help you sort through, to get the weight out of your chest, even just for a moment. Whatever you need help grieving, witnessing, feeling held about, call it into mind and offer it up. deep breath in and let it all go. As we take a moment to rest exactly where we are. Ma Harriet, our ancestors, our beloveds, those past, join us. Perhaps you feel them in the warmth in your palms, in the bottom of a deep breath, or in the snugness of a blanket or cushion around you. The moonlight reaching in from the windows or the weariness in your bones. However you can connect. I invite you at this time to speak out loud or call into your heart space any names of folks past. Timing does not matter. And any folks you are mourning, you are grieving, even parts of yourself, feel free to name them to bring them physically into the space, if that feels helpful. The one I'll say out loud is Alexander Piatek. The rest I'll do in my head. And after you've made this invitation for folks to join you, if you'd like to offer incense with me to begin our kind of offerings out today, one of my most connected parts of moving through grief is by offering and remembering that I can connect still, even if people aren't physically here for me to be with. That connection is so much deeper and more expansive. And so today, we'll just practice that by going through our practice. So if you'd like to offer incense, take a moment, please. I'll offer it with you, for you, if you cannot. You can also do a bow, lay flowers, place water or anything like that on your altar. As you can see above me, tonight is my last night in this apartment. I officially move out after this, 2 hours after this. And so I set up a last and final altar for us. I light this incense, hoping the physical transformation of substance into flame, ash, smoke can remind me of continual transformation of life and death and their inseparability, their continual flux. And in hopes that the ancestors may smell the sweet fragrances drifting out towards them, that I can notice the ancestor being born in this smoke before me, a protective shield. And we're going to move through a short sound bath. I invite you during this time to do something that feels gentle towards yourself. If that includes recalling sweeter memories of those lost, of offering hopes and joys out to them, of offering comfort to yourself, holding, massage, of just sinking into the bells, whatever you need. We'll move through that for a few minutes and then we'll keep going. If what you need is just a moment to sit with them, take that moment. moment to breathe in and out, adjusting your body as you need. Without expecting any sort of specific connection, just allowing whatever has arisen to be there with you. Asking your ancestors to stay a while. Maybe sit the night with you in whatever way feels good to you. Taking a moment offering today for the safe passage of all folks through whatever your version of the bardo, of in-between lives, of heavens, of hells, wherever folks go to you. Blessings to them and protection to them from us. I've got my little shell box and I'm taking out 9 cowrie shells and 9 conches. And if you have any physical tokens, reminders of your beloveds, you might put them in your palm or just call them to mind. And we simply send out our loving intention as we bless these shells. They absorb the care and energy of our ancestors. All the love we have in our heart, all the grief is poured into these objects, into these shells, into our palms and heart space. And we offer it out as energy for safe passage, for protection, and for always knowing how to come back home to us when we need them, when they need us, for remembrance. And I offer these shells for us on my ancestor altar, which is up here tonight. Today's song, our spiritual, we're going to sing the goodbye song, which I will put in the chat. Let me pull up my copy and paste real quick. And while I do so, you're invited to again check in with yourself, what you need, and allow yourself to sink in to just a little gentle holding of yourself through this. Sorry, 1 second for the copy and paste. This is the Goodbye Song by Cynthia Erivo and Terrence Blanchard. It's from the Harriet movie. We're which is why one of the reasons why we sing it in our Harriet practice. And really, it's a song that invites us to sit with that reality that not everybody's gonna make it in the same way at the same time, and yet at the end of the day, or not at the end of the day, but at the end of our quest for liberation, or at the peak of it, not saying that there's an end, at the discovery or turning point or whenever, there is a meeting, in that promised land, whatever that is for you. Even though some folks leave us behind and we leave some folks behind, there are ways like this to call them back, to meet again, to stay connected, and ultimately we can all still fight for liberation together, create it together. I'm gonna ring the bell a couple times and we'll sing this through 3 times. When that Pharaoh chariot comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell. But I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell. I'll meet you in the morning. I'm bound for the promised land. On the other side of Jordan, bound for the promised land. When that Pharaoh chariot comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell. But I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell. I'll meet you in the morning. I'm bound for the promised land. On the other side of Jordan, I'm bound for the promised land. When that Pharaoh chariot comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell. But I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell. I'll meet you in the morning. Bound for the promised land. On the other side of Jordan, bound for the promised land. Last time. When that Pharaoh chariot comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell. But I'll meet of Jordan, I'm bound for the promised land. And imagining this last time, your beloveds and ancestors singing to you. When that Pharaoh chariot comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell. But I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell. On the other side of Jordan. Farewell, oh farewell. Breathing in and out. Our grief, whatever has arisen, our disconnection, our connection, we offer it all. Knowing their protection is ours. We receive and offer, we pour out and are poured into in the same breath. And we have one more song today from Oya, the queen of the cemeteries, of change, of storms, of children, of the graveyards. We sang this in our last practice as well. And this is a song of homecoming. So we close out our ritual with this reminder that right now, Oya is telling us it is time to come home. Ma Harriet is guiding us, telling us it is time to face our grief, to face our pain, to recognize the joy and the ease that exists alongside the dis-ease and the pain, the weariness, to face our whole selves and really be brave enough to ask for what we need, to aspire to discover what we need, and to know we deserve it. This liberation we dream of, that we imagine for our ancestors or beloveds or the Buddhas, the gods, is ours as well. And the only way theirs is complete is when and if ours is also complete. It's a symbiotic, and that's probably not the right word, but it's, collective liberation. We are all this collective. So I will sing this song. Feel free to join in or not join in, hum along. Oya is associated with winds and swirlings, so if circling motions feel good, if feeling a beat in your chest feels good, really, we dive into this closing song as like a celebration of those who have gotten to come home in different ways that we haven't experienced yet. And in knowledge that we will, build that promised land together. And we are building it. And it is part of us already, within us. Okay, yeah, I put it in the chat. I'm gonna shake the shaker a couple times and then I'll begin. We call on Oya, we call on Ma Harriet, we call on our ancestors. We call on ourselves, the sun, moon, and stars. The bodhisattvas, the caretakers of the earth, the indigenous stewards, the land, the waters in the oceans and the tides within our bodies, we call it all forth. We beckon each and every expansive part of this universe to come home. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ayaba, oya, miloya, oya, miloya, oya, iya, ewe, kiyo, aile. Oya miloya, oya iya ewe, kiyo waile. Oya miloya, ayaba, oya miloya, oya miloya. Ayaba, oya miloya, oya miloya, oya yawe, kiyo waile, oya miloya. Oya says it's time to come home. Oya miloya. May all of our beloveds, past, present, and future, come home in sweet liberation, swift and complete. Oya miloya. Asheo, asheo. Ashe, Svaha, may it be so. We'll finish out with our communal prayers as our dedication of merit and our final offering to ourselves and all. May all beings be free. May those suffering experience liberation. May we hold each other through revolution. May we abolish everything that is not love. May we rebirth a free world. Ashe, Om, Ah, Om, Hey. And feel free to join me if you'd like. Today we will end with 3 prostrations. I'm going to do full prostrations. You can do just hands together bow. If that's accessible to you. You can, energetically do something that feels more appropriate to you if a prostration does not feel appropriate to you. But I'm going to do them towards the ancestor altar above, on which I've written the names of folks who have passed, martyrs, and general prayers and protection spells. And then I will, before leaving at midnight tonight, in my little last fire ritual, burn all of our burnable offerings. So if you're up at midnight CST, feel free to burn something with me. So I'll scoot you guys back. Sorry for the moving clutter. Okay, putting my hands together, I bow once towards all the ancestors and beings of the past. I bow for the second time towards all the beings and ancestors of the present. And I bow a third time towards the ancestors and beings of the future. And I bow to you all, to your ancestors, to the places we intersect, and to the ways we hold each other. I'm gonna end the recording. recording. Thank you so much.